Hello, happy Friday and happy Veterans Day.
Well, thanks.
Happy Veterans Day.
Thank you. Happy Veterans Day too.
I like your fit.
Thanks. You like it? Just got it. Double dog.
It actually just came in the mail, which is so funny because it's Veterans Day.
Yeah, we were actually out in Holland a couple weeks ago and I saw this brand. I looked it up.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah. So if you didn't know, that's what they call Marines. Devil dogs.
Yep.
So if you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, there's a cool story. And I went online when I was looking to see what the story was about. They have 50% off for veterans.
Oh, just today?
I don't know. I have to look at the deal. It's going on now.
Hashtag not sponsored.
No.
And not informed.
But yeah, so I got like a whole wardrobe.
Sweet. So what is it, Devil Dog? We'll share a link. And actually, he shared a bunch of the brand in his gift guide yesterday.
I did add it.
And when he was putting the gift guide together, he had ordered a bunch of stuff. And it was really quick shipping because it came in today.
It did.
Yeah.
Everything.
So in our household, I feel like we think about veterans every single day.
I'd say so.
Just because it's so close to our heart. We don't talk about it every day on here as we can't talk about everything. But we also like to give on Veterans Day as well as through the year. And I feel like we talk about it on Veterans Day more. But where do you like to give the most?
So Gary Sinise has always been a favorite of mine. When we were getting out of Gary Sinise Foundation, he's Lieutenant Dan. He plays that character.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he plays that character, and he's got a great foundation.
Was he in the military for real?
I don't know if he was or not.
We'll do research.
But anyway, there was this thing where you could like apply, and we got like a free suit. Like I got a free suit for interviews to help you transition into civilian world. So like we've been like blessed by it, and I know a bunch of people that use it as well, and
great place to
share
give
to it. Yeah.
And if you don't have a veteran in your life, transitioning out is very difficult.
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, it was very hard. Not very hard, but it was a lot more challenging than I thought it would be. I thought it was just like you know, one day you have camis on, and the next day you have just regular clothes on, and you go to work. But
mentally, it was very difficult.
Yeah, it was just a lot. I mean, just the criteria of what you were doing. I mean, it was completely
and you
different.
still struggle sometimes with it. Like it affects your daily life as far as like how you view the world and like the importance of things. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
And we were separated for so long from just deployments and stuff like that. So
yeah.
I think people look at us and are like, "You spent all the time in the world." Well, yeah, we missed like 4 years of our marriage. So and then Semper Canine, we met them a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And they connect veterans with dogs, like service animals. And
such a cool
and we've been blessed to have like Winnie and Grace and all of and I feel like that's been naturally healing for us. But yeah, they're another great foundation.
Okay, so I thought it'd be really fun on Veterans Day to do like a veteran like hot take quick flash question. So for our veteran here, what branch were you in?
The Marine Corps.
Hoorah. What was your MOS? What was your job?
My MOS was 6332 avionics technician, and then I had a couple other little MOSs. I was also a martial arts instructor.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone knows that here.
Yeah, and then I was an instructor for my MOS, which kind of changes it a little bit as well. But
so he was a teacher for a while, which I think you really enjoyed.
I did a lot.
Yeah.
I enjoyed teaching quite a bit.
Where were you stationed? What base?
Cherry Point, North Carolina, the entire time.
Which is very rare.
Yeah.
How many deployments did you do?
We got 2 under our belt, and then 1 joint where we worked with the British.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was on a British boat too. That was very interesting to hear about.
Yeah. And
he helped with Haiti relief. Went to Haiti. So yeah. Okay, last question, but I think this is going to be a lengthier one. What made you want to join the military?
So when I was getting ready to graduate high school, I really didn't know where I wanted to go. I graduated in 2005, so 2001, 9/11 was still fresh. Iraq War was fresh, and I always was like I felt vulnerable and wanting to do something there. So when I got out, didn't really know what to do, and having that pull, it was just a good marriage of the two. You got to travel. Schooling was going to be paid for. I got my entire associate's degree while I was in, free, paid for, without touching my post 9/11 GI Bill. So it was just so many perks. I'm so happy I did it. I attribute a lot of my even like technical skills now from understanding things and like handiwork and stuff to my military.
It's seeped into like every facet of our life, and we're so thankful for everything. Okay, last one, because I love our military so much, and I know you do too. Would you recommend anyone out there joining if they're thinking about it?
Absolutely. I think it's like projected us further ahead from I would say our peers in our age group, just because it gave us options. We don't have school debt. So we
were both given nothing.
Yeah.
And so we started from nothing.
So I highly would recommend it. There's recruiters everywhere. For me, knowing on the backside and those friends of mine that have kids that are considering it, I say yes, I would absolutely do it, but look at officer programs. That means going into the Marine Corps with a bachelor's degree or higher. Sometimes there's like a associate's degree on specialties, but it just gets you a little bit higher in the pay scales, and then it gives you a lot more responsibility, a lot more educational resources, and I just would have done it that way.
So a huge happy Veterans Day to all the veterans past, present, and all you do for our country and all you have done.
Yeah, and I also think about first responders as well during this.
We appreciate
absolutely
everybody and all you do for our country. So happy Veterans Day from White Cottage Farm.
Happy Veterans Day.
Just about to head out the door, and you're a mom when you find a large rock in your pocket. I was like, what is this? Like, when I was feeling it, I was actually a little worried because I thought it was like a petrified brownie. I was actually very scared, but I haven't worn my jacket since last winter. So you're a mom when you have rocks in your pocket. I'm excited to go show Cope this. He's gonna think it's funny. He won't remember it, but he'll play with it all day. But anyways, I wanted to come on here. We're heading out the door, and this is the Free People Dolman jacket. I have 2 of them. I love them. You guys have heard me talk about them a million times, and I try not to talk about things too much on here because I don't want to annoy you. But it reminded me, in my gift guide that I posted yesterday, I actually posted the dupe of this from Forever 21 that is significantly cheaper, and it's the same thing. And so and it comes in a lot of colors. I'll post everything here, but it's a good one.